pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. Let me know you're in the building. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you. So if you are joining me for the very first time, put newbie in the chat. Say I'm a newbie, Jerusha. You're just not hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. I love my newbies. Yes, if you have a business, put the word business in the chat. And so just so you know, I share actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling, everything you need to build your business. And so I want to help you build your business on social media. Social media is a tool to me. I am streaming in multiple places. So if you are not following, you might want to go ahead and follow right now so you don't miss all this goodness. I don't want to be the best kept secrets. And so, yes, good to see you. Hello, gorgeous. So if you have a business, put the word business in the chat so I can know who I'm talking to today. And so if you don't know my background, I'm Jerusha. I'm a business coach and speaker, and I've been a business coach for 20 years at this point. And I teach people how to build their businesses using actual sales and marketing strategies. And so I've trained thousands over the years, developed leaders. My first business was a direct sales company. I was a part of the top 1%, did very well. My organization was huge. I loved everything about it. And so just understand that you are in the right place at the right time. So everything that I share is my personal experience and my struggles, my successes. And so I've been able to, yes, really transition from offline to online, and I can help you do the same. So we want you to have clients, customers, and connections. That's what being on social media is about, is being social. And not enough people are being social. And so I'm going to help you with your sales today. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. All you got to do is tag your business bestie. Do me a favor right now. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, I need you to tag your business bestie right now. Yes, yes. And so that way she wins. We can all win. We can all go to the top. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. We got this, baby. Don't let people tell you you can't learn. If I can learn, you can learn. So just so you know, my background is in corporate America like yours. I worked in radio and television. Loved the industry, hated the hours. After I had my first preemie son, I was like, I don't think I want to come to the office. I want to work for myself. I want to work for myself. And I didn't know how to do that, but I knew I wanted to do that. And so I was like, what do I need to do? And the first person who spoke to me about a direct sale business, I said, yes. Okay. I'm one of the people. I didn't need to ask everybody. I don't let other people make my decisions. I was like, yes, what do I need to do? Show up to trainings. Okay, you're going to teach me what to say. You're going to teach me how to sell. You're going to teach me how to overcome objections. You're going to teach me about the product. You're going to teach me how to be a leader. You're going to teach me. They said yes. They said you need to show up for the training. Most of you missed the showing up. That's the part that you don't understand is necessary. And so there's like, yes, you just got to show up. I'm like, all right, great. I showed up for the trainings. Okay. I didn't miss the trainings. And so they used to have a saying that if you miss one training, you sick. If you miss 2 trainings, you're in the hospital. If you miss 3 trainings, baby, you dead. So I never missed the training because I took it to heart. Hold on one second. I believed what they were saying. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot miss a training. And so I was too dumb to doubt. Some of you need to be too dumb to doubt. So what's happening right now in your businesses, you're doubting every single thing. I did not doubt what they were telling me. I showed up. I was just as gullible and excited. And that's how I was able to build my organization so fast and see success quickly. So earn the trips, the diamonds, the cars, all the things that you hear about is true. It's true. Okay. You can be successful. You can earn a 6-7 figure income. You can. And then of course, like everybody else, transition to this online space because that's where the future is. And started to do those same skills and teaching you how to do it online. So if you are a business owner, put the word business so I can recognize you. But I'm super excited. Every Tuesday, 1:30, I share actionable business tips like this. So make sure, yes, thank you so much for tagging. Wait a minute. Orientation settings are disabled while live. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, I got a notification, so I'm not sure. So yes, if you put business in the chats, let me know what type of business you have, and then let's talk about it. So first of all, thank you so much for being my ride or die, my business tip group, my business page on Facebook. Thank you for being my ride or die people from day one, from being on 2021, doing it once a day, every Tuesday at 1:30, and then start going 2 times a week, and then 3 times a week, and then 4 times a week, and then 5 times a week, and then 6 times a week, and then I just continue to go. And so this is where we are. So if you do something consistently, perfecting the skills, you can see success. Not doing something wrong consistently, doing something right, growing, stretching, being uncomfortable consistently, you can see success. And so it does take work. It does take time, but you got to have a certain level of, grit to be an entrepreneur, to be successful. Most people want to be an entrepreneur, but they're not cut out to be an entrepreneur. I taught a whole class on, are you cut out to be an entrepreneur? And so let me tell you, here's the hardest part. You're putting out this content, but if someone isn't purchasing, you feel like, this is a waste of time. I need people actually purchasing. Well, a couple things that you can do. I'm going to give you factors that influence a consumer to purchase. So I want you to consider these factors. So consumer behavior is influenced by a few factors. So I'm going to give you some key things that you need to think about why people are not purchasing, what you can change so you don't keep doing the same thing wrong. And so there are people who say, just keep showing up, it's not just keep showing up. Keep showing up, growing, doing different things that's going to work for you and your business and your organization. But yes, you want to show up, but you want to learn in the process. Does this make sense? Now, number one, write this down. Trust in my opinion, trust in the platforms, right? So you want to establish relationships on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Lemonade, fan base, Pinterest, whatever platform. You want to make sure you establish, a consistency on each platform. Because what happens is when people go on to LinkedIn, they trust LinkedIn, right? When people go on to Facebook, they trust Facebook. So consumers often trust these platforms due to their track record. So when you show up as a small business owner, they don't quite trust you yet. They don't know if you can deliver yet. That's why you have to market. Okay. It's so important. This is the most important part. The most important part is you showing up being you. You're the brand. Market the brand by sharing customer satisfaction. Write this down. Market your brand by sharing customer reviews. Market your brand by asking consumers watching right now, asking viewers, do you love this information? Are you learning from this information? Is this information helpful? Asking customers for their testimonials and sharing that as content to build trust in your brand. The reason why, a key factor, is they don't know you yet, so they didn't buy from you. They don't trust you yet because they don't know you yet. So in order for you to build that brand and build that trust, not only do you have to show up sharing valuable content, you got to market the brand. Here's another satisfied customer. Here's what customers are saying about my product. Here's the results of one of my customers last week. Here's a testimony of what my customer said over a year ago. She's been using my product. It's important that you share that. That's your credibility. That's how people are going to know you and purchase from you. Make sense? The second thing, obviously, this is social proof. So social proof is like a product review. The ratings from the product plays a significant role in building trust. So when you have your own product, you made your own lotion. Don't nobody know your lotion, girl. I know it's good. We don't know the lotion yet. We don't know if the lotion is going to keep us moisturized for 8 hours. We don't know the ingredients of the lotion, right? So you're going to have some work to do. You're going to have to put in the sweat equity to show us this lotion. So what you have to do is you got to make sure you are unknown. Your product's unknown. You're unknown. So the social proof is get the lotion, put it on. I made this lotion, and this lotion rubs in like Vaseline, but better. It smells good. It lasts 8 hours so people can see it. That's social proof, right? They see, oh, look at this ashy arm and look at this one. And they can tell the difference. You're going to have to do a lot of before and afters. You're going to have to show us about this great product that you have made because you're an unknown seller. We don't know you yet. And people get so discouraged because people go to what they know. Your local grocery stores, your local pharmacies, and purchase their lotions, right? And they didn't get it from you. And you're like, I got the best lotion. Well, you got to show us. You can't tell us one time. You got to tell us 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times, as many times as you can throughout the day, so we can learn to trust your brand. Make sense? So I have to share the results. Now, this is one thing I'm going to tell you. If you want this, go talk to customers who use your product. You sell your own lotion. You made your own lotion. Go talk to a customer, put her on video. That's how, when I worked in radio and television, if you watch any attorneys commercials, they have their customers talking. They have their clients talking. Because guess what? You're going to find somebody that you relate to when you go get 4 or 5 of your customers, a man, a woman, a young person, an older person, or whatever. Get them, ask them, how do you love my lotion? What has it done for you? How has it made you feel? And this person says, oh my gosh, I've been looking for something for my dry skin, and I came across her lotion, and now I don't worry about dryness at all. I could take a shower and it's still, I don't need any more lotion. You have one person say it. Then you have another type person say it. This is the content. This is the content. You know, we can put 2 people on, like TikTok. You can add a video on. You say, this is what my customer said. You play the video of your customer saying, man, I put this lotion on before I get in the shower and I'm still shiny. Whatever the product did. That is how you're going to build your credibility from other people who've already purchased. It doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, 3, 5 people. You ask that person who's purchased your product, hey, do you mind doing a video for me? Right? I am going to post it. You got to tell people, because people, don't want their faces on here. Do you mind if I use you as a testimony? Do you mind if I use your video? Now, if that person is also in business, they're getting what? More exposure. If that person is smart, yes, use me. Call me. Use me. I'll be on your commercial. I'll be your marketing, because I'm going to get more visibility, more eyeballs. So that's important for both of you. You're going to win. Make sense? Yes or yes? Now, the third thing to increase your sales when you show up on social media is convenience. This is the part I really want to talk about, especially on TikTok. Facebook and Instagram, a little different. Well-known platforms like Amazon offer convenience, quick shipping, easy returns, easy purchase. Consumers like us, we value convenience and more likely to make purchases where it's easy. If I go to TikTok and I got to find your L word, I got to find your stand store, and when I open it, I got to go down 50,000 steps, I'm not purchasing. And it's not me, it's most people. 1, we're on time restraints. 2, it's an impulse buy. So if I got to look too hard, I forgot. If I got to dig and try to find out where the offer is, where's the discount code, you lost the sale. So here's your advice. You want to make sure, like Amazon, it's easy for me to go find your L word. And if I'm talking about, like now, my 3-day ride business course, if you click my L word, it's the first thing you're going to see. Soon as you click the L word, the first thing is the 3-day ride business course, right? I want it to be the first, not the last. So if you are talking about a particular product, you sold a lot of products on TikTok Shop, you sold a lot of products from your company, your network marketing company, and you got all these products listed. Girl, I am not looking through them. Whatever your video is about, you want to put that product at the top. Whatever your live is about, put that product at the top. So while you're talking, if you want to go get in the 3-day ride where I teach you how to have unlimited leads, I teach you sales and marketing strategies. I have unlimited leads. I teach you what to say, how to convert conversations into cash. Then put 3 in the chat. Put the word ride in the chat or go to the L word. It is provided for you immediately. As soon as you click the L word, it's going to get your name and email, and it's going to show you the 3-day ride. So that way you don't have a lot of steps. But if I got to go search for your website, okay, you have probably lost the sale. Unfortunately, people do not like a lot of steps because it's an impulse buy already. And then they already talk themselves out of it. But by the time they find your link, I don't want it no more. Now, TT is the worst of them all in terms of messaging people. You cannot put a link in Messenger on TT. However, on Facebook and Instagram, you can put your link. You can put your website. You can put your link. In Messenger over on TT, you cannot. So you have to find other ways that people can get to the offer fast. Okay? They still need to get to the offer quickly. Oh, thank you so much, Cindy, in the building. They still need to get to the offer quickly. So here are some ways that I'm going to give you that I have not even shared with you. Another way that you can get people on TT to go straight to your offer. So let me cover Facebook and Instagram. If you have a third-party app like ManyChat on Instagram, I use an all-in-one system, okay? I no longer use ManyChat or any other app. I use an all-in-one system. So if you go to my Instagram and you put the word RIDE, RIDE, it's going to send you a message, okay? That's an app that's doing it, right? If you go to my Facebook business page and you put the word RIDE, RIDE, it's going to send you a message. That is an app that's doing it. I have no problem telling people it's not me doing it, all right? On TT, you can't do that, all right? So you got to take some different steps on TT. See how quick and easy that is on Instagram and Facebook? You could just put it there and boom, people text me the word RIDE. They get a text message. They fill out the email and name. Boom, another message comes, easy. Now, what you can do on TT is in your profile, if you have a phone number, you can put your phone number and say, text me the word RIDE. You can't verbally say your phone number out loud on TT. I could say my phone number on Instagram. I can't say it out loud on TT. Oh, hold on. I forgot to do something on TT. They're going to restrict my live. Hold on. Golly, I keep forgetting this one step. I'm going to have to make a note. Hold on. So I understand that on TT. Oh, thank you so much for the Daily Heart Me. Okay, I got it now. Okay, I was supposed to put the consumer thing on there, whatever it's called. Okay. So on TT, they're not allowed to have the links in Messenger or attach a third-party app. So one of the ways you can have a phone number, put it in your profile, people text a keyword, it comes directly to you. You're able to respond with the L words. See how that works? Real easy. They could do that. People are also lazy. I just say you can go to the profile, text my number. They didn't do it. They just kept watching. Or they're driving. They couldn't do it. Or they're folding clothes or cooking. They couldn't do it. We don't know the circumstances. Or they're working and listening and they can't do it. We don't know why they didn't go to the L word and text the word RIDE. So you still have to make it convenient for them. Thank you so much. Oh, Mr. Frank in the building. Thank you for the popular vote, Mr. Frank in the building on TT. Now, here's a way that I have not shared with you what you can do also. When I care for my nephew, he's 10 years old. And when we go check him out, guess what they have? A QR code. And so you go and you put your phone up, grab the QR code. You have to sign him out on your phone. That's another way that you can make sure people get the information fast and you are putting them in front of your offer. You can create a free QR code, which I've done before, and I do it if I'm doing an event. So say I'm speaking at an event, I'll have a QR code where people just can scan the QR code and boom, I can capture their information. Now they're in my email list. So it's a smart way to do business also online, especially TT. So you can go and create a QR code. I teach you how to do it inside the 3-day ride. I teach you how to do it. There's a lot of free ways to do it. So just Google free ways to do QR codes. Okay. And then in the QR code, that's where you're going to embed your form, your capture form. You'll embed the form inside the QR code. So when everybody knows what a QR code is, right? I'm assuming that you do. That's my fault. You know, like when you go to restaurants now, they don't have a menu. You have to take your camera on your phone and scan the QR code. That's what that is. And then the menu shows up. Okay, it's the same process. Yes, okay, you know what it is. You can now do this for your business. I've been doing this for a while, a long time, especially when I do outside events. People, you have like, if I am speaking at an event or if I have a table display at an event, I make sure the number is across the banner that they can just text it across the room. They can see the number. Let me just text the number. Or there's a QR code that they can see and they can just scan the QR code. And guess what? There's a form that comes up, gets their name, their email, their phone number, and then they get my website. I'm always capturing information. I'm always finding ways using tools that's easy for y'all. Y'all don't like anything hard. If it's hard, you're not going to do it. So everybody's familiar now. I go to restaurants every day, basically. QR codes, they don't even have menus anymore because they understand we're, saving the trees, I guess. But technology is the way to go. Now, I had not shared that one before, and I was teaching in my 3-day ride business course, and I was showing them how to do it. And one young lady was like, I never thought to use a QR code. Instead of passing out flyers with your location, if you're going to have a business card, a paper business card, I would have a QR code. My name, my title, my website, a QR code, my phone number, so they can scan the QR code because you're capturing their information, okay? The goal is for you to market outside the app. The goal is for you to market at all times that you have relationships that you're building outside of this right here. So I would put the QR code. If I had a physical paper card, I would put a QR code on the business card. So when they did that, it would capture their name and email and phone number, and boom, you can market to them forever until they unsubscribe from your email. So yes, so that's a little bonus because I love my 132. Yes, 130. I got you, 130. 130 every Tuesday. Been rocking with me from day one. So I want to make sure I give you everything you need to start today. So how many of you are going to go create that QR code? Yes, it works. It works. So I think that's probably one of the easiest things that you can do outside of a phone number. If the app doesn't allow you to link any other app, that's how you can do it. Now, with the QR codes, since you can do pictures in Messenger, the QR code is a picture. So now in Messenger, you can upload the QR code. If you're talking to someone down in the DMs, you can upload that QR code as a picture, and you have to give instructions. Everybody might not know what to do with the QR code, so we don't want to assume, okay? Hey, make sure you take your camera and scan this QR code. It'll take you to my website. You do have to tell them. Is this good? Yes or yes? Okay, yes. So now they're on the phone. Keep in mind, if you send them a QR code to the phone, they're on the phone. How are they going to, Jerusha, now scan it because they're on the phone? I know. Okay. Well, that's when you have to tell them, you have to tell the person that they're going to have to use another phone, another device, or if they pull your message up, like me, I'm on a computer, I can pull you up right here, scan it with my phone. I have two phones, right? And scan it with the other phone. Now, that's how that's going to work. Obviously, if they're on the phone, they can't scan it from the phone. They would have to use another device. Yes, they would have to use another device. But the cool thing about using this strategy that works when you are at an event, baby, more people will scan your stuff because you got a banner. So a banner with my name and everything, and then a QR code and my phone number. So they can either text the number or they can scan the QR code. You're going to get all the people who didn't physically come talk to you. They're just going to scan it. They're just going to see what you're about on their own time. So yes, take my strategies. I know what I know. So is that helpful? Yes or yes? Yes. So most people, they have such a short attention span. They don't want to have to do a lot. Hold on. If you are not tapping, you can. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Was that helpful? Oh, TT, was that helpful? Has anybody ever done the QR codes? Have you ever tried it? Oh my gosh, we've been doing it for a while. Not even like before the pandemic, because we were out in the streets. So we've been using that for a while. And then it really became popular during the pandemic. Yes, but I haven't tried it. Why haven't you tried it? Oh my goodness, whatever way is going to be easiest. So on my banner, I had one on my Facebook banner. I had the QR code on my Facebook banner. So when people would go to my page, I had, of course, my picture, what I do, how I serve, and then there was a QR code in the corner. And so people would obviously scan the QR code. So it's a lot of ways that you can use it. Get in the 3-day ride. I got you. Put ride in the chat. Message me ride. Get in the 3-day ride. I got you. I got you. But it's important. I don't know how to do a QR code. Okay, you don't know how to do a QR code. Well, two things. Wait a minute. I'm going to try the QR code for my event. Baby, I got you. I used to do off events all the time before we got shut down. Baby, it's the best thing since sliced bread. You got to have your texting number available. So if you have a banner, you have your texting number and your keyword that they need to text. Then you also have on any flyer that you might have, any literature you might have, that QR code should be on there, and it should give them instructions. Don't assume people know what it is, because you'll get somebody that's either not familiar with it or they don't know why that thing is there. So you do want to tell them, hey, my website is here. Make sure you scan the QR code and you'll get my entire website or whatever services or whatever it is. But it's important to note that trust is a significant factor in consumer decisions. And so when they see you showing up 4 or 5 times, they see you giving value. They see you making it easy and convenient for them. Even if you don't know how to make a QR code, you can Google. There are free resources to make a QR code. And this is the part that's going to stretch you. It's not hard. It's not hard. I can do it. It's not hard. I'm not tech savvy, but it is going to challenge you. Does that make sense? Like, it's not that you can't do it today. You could actually do it today and get it done today. But it'll take you some time. And then once you have it, just imagine how many times you're going to use it. It's going to be worth every dime. You following me? So I just want you to know everything starts, right, with you just implementing. Even if it's not the best one in the world, that's okay. It works. You're going to test it first, make sure it's working. You'll have other people test it. Boom, it's good to go. You're going to start using it, making it easier for the consumers. If everything was easy, everybody be successful. You're going to have to learn some skills. This is a skill-based business. Everything is skill-based. You can learn how to do it. And so sometimes we have to struggle. I know she's like, oh, technology is a struggle. It's a struggle for me too. I promise you, just because you see, I'm the talent. I just want to talk and provide and entertain. That's all I want to do. I actually don't want to have to remember on TT, I got to turn the disclosure thing on. I got to turn 18 years old, whatever. I don't want to have to remember to do that. Oh yeah, I need to put a banner right there every time. Those are things I'm just like, oh. I don't love every part of it. I love this part right here, connecting with you, talking, training, coaching, laughing with you. That's the part I love. So there's always going to be a struggle. You know the story about the butterfly, right? A man spent hours watching a butterfly struggling to emerge from like the cocoon. You know the story. And the butterfly just trying to get out. And so the man was like, oh my gosh, it's taking him too long. I'm going to help him out. And so the man took a pair of scissors and kind of like cut the cocoon open a little bit so it enlarged, right? So the butterfly could just come on out. There was no more struggle. And so while he thought he was helping the butterfly, guess what happened? That struggle was what the butterfly needed, because the blood was going to his wings to make him be able to fly. Well, because he didn't have that struggle, the blood did not get to his wings. And so the butterfly ended up pretty much paralyzed. His wings were not working. He could not fly. So sometimes the struggle is actually what we need to fly on our own as business people. The man was hoping, this is going to help him. I'm going to just snip it a little bit. He didn't know that he was actually hurting him. So if somebody's giving you everything, you don't work as hard. You don't value it as much. And sometimes it's crippling. The butterfly spent the rest of his, life dragging his little wings around, shriveled up, because he couldn't fly, incapable of flying. And that's how people are in business. If I give you every single thing, you don't have anything to work for. You're like, oh, everything's been handed to me. But sometimes it's just crippling. So what the man thought was kindness and helpful was not. And so he didn't understand that the tight cocoon, is that what it's called? And the effort that the butterfly had to make in order to squeeze out of that tiny hole was nurturing him, right? It was nature's way of nurturing the butterfly and strengthening his wings. So it is an experience of struggle and hardship when you're trying to be successful online. I'm not going to be one of the big influencers or successful people to tell you it was an easy journey. It's still easy. No, it's not always easy. Okay? It's not. Hardships is what I believe is going to make you a great leader. It's going to develop your character. It is. and the fortitude to address the challenges and surprises that is going to happen in your business. I got a surprise today in one of my businesses. Things are going to happen. You guys agree with this? Yes or yes? The most beautiful people we know are those who have been known to defeat, right? Known for struggle, known for suffering, known for loss. And those are the people that we remember because they overcame those things. They endured it. And so that's how you become successful. So you have to ask yourself, are you cut out to be an entrepreneur? Are you cut out for the struggle? Are you cut out for the suffering? Are you cut out to fight your best fight? Are you cut out? You really have to ask yourself if every single thing is an excuse or struggle or something along those lines. Too many people tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. This hustle is not for everybody. If the QR code took you out, this struggle, this hustle is not for everybody. It's not. Yes, it's not. If that took you out, it's not. Because you're going to have many challenges outside of that. So just because somebody like myself gives you a new tool, gives you a new way to do business, give you a new idea, it doesn't mean you have to take it. It doesn't mean it's for you. It's for someone. It doesn't mean it's for you. And so if you are like, you barely can work social media, that's okay. That's where you are. So just barely work social media until you get better. But everything myself and other influencers, they tell you apps and resources and scripts. It's not for every single person. So I've always learned to take what you need and leave the rest. Take what you need and leave the rest. So if this was valuable, please make sure you follow, make sure you share. I don't want to be the best kept secrets. Hopefully, yes, she said, okay, this was good. I understand. Ebony in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Yahweh continue to watch over and bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Yes, so do me a favor. Make sure you follow. If you're on TT, follow me in the mornings. I actually walk and talk, so you don't want to miss the lives. Thank you so much, Bola, for sharing the broadcast. We're at 3.5 thousand. I appreciate the love. And of course, to my ride or dies on Facebook, we started from the bottom. Now we're here. I'll see you next Tuesday at 1:30. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page.